Well, today's Saturday. It's the 55th day of the legislative session. We've been on the floor all week, on the Senate floor. I'm just outside the Senate chambers here. And here it is Saturday, 4 o'clock. We're just getting off. That's my weekend. We had a little blow up last night. You may have heard this on the radio and in the papers. Two conservative Democrats, Senator Rodney Tom and Senator Jim Castema, along with 22 Republicans who are known as Republicans, and one Republican, Senator Sheldon, who sits in our caucus. Together, if you count them, that's 25, and they got a majority, and they did what every good bank robber does. They took over the room. They controlled the room for last night into 2 o'clock in the morning, and we passed their budget, not our budget, not the one that we worked on with them, that they had input to, not the one that saved a lot of the programs, social services, K-12, that actually cut nothing from K-12, not that one, no. They had their own, and they hadn't worked on it out in public. It came literally out of their back room, slapped on as a what's called a striking amendment onto Governor Gregoire's budget from December that nobody had worked on. So it was literally minutes old. It had not been seen. It had not been worked on. Nobody had testified that it's good or bad for this or that. Nobody had seen it. And out it comes, roughly 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We understood that we were a small majority and that we liberals are not the gravitational center of the party, that we have enough conservative Democrats willing to work in tandem with Republicans that we need to go easy. And so, all right, and so we get some criticism from back home. We're not doing an income tax. Sorry, this is the reason. But here, we got to deal with these folks. And when they decided to go to the ninth order of business, that's a parliamentary maneuver. That's the nuclear option of parliamentary maneuvers. That means we got war going on. First vote was whether to take these bills from the Ways and Means Committee. And you could tell Rodney Tom and Jim Castema and Tim Sheldon and 22 Republicans. That means we are effectively back in the minority. Well, every vote was a 25-24 vote. We had amendments that would have done some repair. Let me read for you. I had to write it down. Some of the things that they had cut that our amendments lost on, 25-24, but over at the other end of this building, there's the House of Representatives. And I don't think they're going to deal with the Republicans. They're going to continue to deal with us, and we will get back control of the floor. But in the meantime, let me tell you what they cut. How about rehabilitation services for wheelchair-bound kids? I'm not kidding. I don't mean the special ed. They didn't cut that out of the education budget, but the medical services. Harbor View's charity care, and the helicopter, the rescue helicopter, you've seen it over the district. The Department of Commerce team, this is a business cut. The Department of Commerce team that searches out export markets for Washington products, they cut that. Apparently they knew they had to cut something for business. State food assistance program that aids the food banks. Mental health programs for low-income families. Half of the family planning money, not all of it, just half, half the money for the Running Start program that's for promising high school graduate kids from low-income families, gets them to college. You get the idea. These are, with one exception, these are not cuts for business. And these are only the ones that we could call them on in maybe an hour or so that we had to put amendments together on this budget. It's not like, we had weeks to work on this. There were other cuts that I simply don't know about because we haven't read it. It's yay thick. Anyway, those people down there, they're going to deal with us. They're not going to deal with the Senate Republicans. The governor, same thing. Stay tuned. This is going to be very interesting.